Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. So, this video is about prints and patterns. So a lot of people find it difficult to pick out a print or a pattern because they worry that they're going to make a mistake, or maybe they have and then they just don't really like it. It's something they don't even wear a lot. So what can help us to pick out a good print? That's going to feel congruent with us and make us feel like, the print belongs to us and is actually saying what we wanted to say. And one of the fascinating things I find about prints and patterns is that you can encapsulate your whole aesthetic in just one print. And that's very powerful. So depending on the occasion, maybe you're in a formal occasion, you have a print for that. And then maybe when you're playful, you have other prints for that, right? So they kind of give off moods and feelings. And so we kind of increase our intent, or we show our intent by the pattern we choose. So I have 3 tips for you today to help you to pick out a good print. And these don't have to be used every single time you wear a print, because there's a lot of elements involved. But these 3, I think, will get you a long way and will definitely make prints more fun to pick out, okay? Because you can wear them in different ratios. It doesn't have to be, all the same. And I'm going to demonstrate it. My sister is actually, I filmed her because we were at her house and she was showing me a bunch of prints that she chose. And I kind of weighed in on them, but I want to hear what you have to say about them. I think she did a great job, but yeah, I mean, I think if you have some suggestions or ideas about what she did, I would like to hear it. It'd be fun. So her skin's a little bit different from mine. Says, as we do colors, we do them individually. We don't give you a set of colors, but we handpick each color and we give them a set of colors. So I gave her colors, and then she runs out, she applies it to clothing choices. But just because you know your colors doesn't mean that, it's not the end of the story. There's a lot more to you than just wearing a series of colors and you can just do anything. And learning your prints and your patterns are really important, because once you know that, then you can repeat, and you become known for certain prints, certain patterns, and that's a good chunk of your style, how you're going to express yourself. So anyway, she showed me her patterns, and I weighed in on them, and I said, okay, some of them are more successful than others. So we're going to look at what she chose. All right. Oh, I have to give you my 3 tips. Okay, my first tip is, number 1, wear your hair color. And look at all the colors in your hair, from the darkest shadow to the lightest tip. All of those are candidates for good colors you can use in a print. The second tip I have is use your skin tone as a background or as an element in your print. And you may say, well, that's kind of weird, but it's not. It actually connects you to your print even more. And thirdly, I'd say use your own personal geometry. So what does that mean? That means you look at your face and you determine what shapes are making up your face. For example, here, I just drew, this is funny. So I drew this little sketch of my face, okay? And it's funny. So I have this big round head. And then as I smile, you can see that circles make up my cheeks and my nose. And then my chin turns into this kind of like soft triangle here. And then even here, there's a very, very soft triangle in there. And then I have these little peaks on my eyes. So, and then on the side of my head, I have these like slightly parallel lines, right? So then as I look at the picture that I drew, I ask myself, well, what shapes make up this picture? And I see circles, I see ovals, soft triangles, 2 parallel lines, and even kind of like a soft square. So yeah, all of that comes together. So those are all the patterns I can wear. So let's look. So I'm wearing this tie today to kind of explain, to demonstrate that, right? So I have my hair colors in here. And you can see if I hold that up to my skin, it kind of picks up on my skin color with a little bit of brown. And then even the shape is slightly diamond shaped, right? So my chin, my jawline is actually in that diamond shape, right? So there you have it. And even this pattern, we didn't talk about it, it shows my, one of my contrast levels, right? So I can wear a low contrast with because my hair and my skin are not too far apart. And here, that's my contrast, right? So I can go ahead and include the lightest tips of my hair, so then I give me more contrast. But in this particular tie, you see a low contrast, and that's something that's available to me because it's part of who I am. So I'm just repeating it in my natural design. So isn't that great that all your design elements are included right there in your face? All right, so I'm going to turn it over to this my sister and the filming we did with her. And yeah, pay attention and give me some positive feedback, okay? Thanks. Okay, so this is I love the colors in this blouse. It's really pretty. What were you thinking of when you bought this?
I like the colors. I like the way they blend together. I like the way the gold pops out and all the blues and greens and teals.
Good. And those harmonize with the colors that I gave you, so they do look good on you. But what's not working with this print?
Well, there's nothing for me to. It doesn't go with my hair. It doesn't nothing for me to coordinate it with. Well, you know.
Good. And it doesn't have the contrast you need.
Right.
And it doesn't connect with your hair or your skin or your eyes in that direction. Right. So even though the colors are good and you use your palette to select it, the overall print is too hazy and blended and not contrasty and fresh or that clean look you need. Good. Yes. So let's see what works for you then. Okay, smile. So what do you like about this print?
Oh, I love the colors and the pattern, the detail of the print. I thought it was beautiful. I love the greens and blues and turquoises, teals together. I love it. Good.
And I like the white. It gives you enough contrast.
Right.
And then the depth of the teal brings in your hair, and then it's outlined in the dark. So the animation and the curvature of the lines, as well as the contrast and everything, work really well for you. Excellent. You probably saw this and loved it right away.
Had to have it, yes.
Yeah, good. Here's Donna. Donna is wearing a soft white and black top. And if you'll notice that the print has rounded shapes, there is a nice rounded collar, which complements her face shape and her body type. The fabric is soft, so it moves with her. And then one thing I love what she did is she put on a black skirt to go with it. So the black from her hair is also seen in her print, but then she carries it down to her her skirt and her shoes, therefore keeping the whole line continuous. So good job. Now let's see if she can even improve on this design by the next dress she wears. No, okay, our model Donna today is wearing a really beautiful dress. If you notice, it's black and white, but then she included that red, which actually brings in some animation and some excitement. And the curvature of the pattern matches the curvature of her features. She has enough contrast. She's bringing in her hair color, and then she completes it with her skirt and boots. So excellent job. This is fantastic pattern for commanding like a sort of fun sophistication, I think. Okay, Donna, tell us about this print. And what do you think works about it, and what do you think doesn't work about it?
So it jumped out at me because it's black and white and color. I'm always attracted to that. It's kind of feminine, but it's got the stripes that were, kind of in season. And it's easy wear. It's easy to wear.
Excellent.
Comfortable.
So what about the colors in it?
Black, this gold, pinks that I love.
Okay, good.
Bold print.
And as you can see, the colors she has are not quite those colors. So why does this print work for her? You may ask. Well, one of the things, even though this orange is too orange, or the pink is not quite the coral pink, But when we look at the overall thing, we see a certain level of animation. We see that she repeated her hair color, and she also has her white in there. The gold actually starts picking up on her skin tone. So this is like a little bit of a cheat, but it actually looks really good. It works for you. So keep that. But here's what I say don't do. Do not start replicating those colors that are off in the outfit. So I like the way you wear it with the black skirt. That black skirt for you is universal for so many things. Yeah. Really a great go-to. And the whole thing overall looks great. So good job. Okay, we're back again with Donna. And Donna, you put on Mom's sweater set, right?
Yes.
And so this is actually, you use your colors and you could use your colors and you could actually come to this conclusion that this would work for you. It does have your hair color in it, which is black, right? And it also has some red in it. Right. And it has some curvature in the pattern. And when I look at you, I don't think, oh, that looks horrible. Actually, it looks pretty good. But why does it not work for you? How do you feel in it?
This is what I would wear if I were hiding. There's no white in it.
Okay.
Or
what will the white do for you?
I don't know. It perks me up. It always seems to perk me up.
Right. It gives you the contrast.
When I wear things like this, people don't talk to me.
They don't?
They just kind of leave me alone.
Yeah, it's really severe and really serious, right? So when you're wearing the colors, just because you know your colors does not mean you have it all correct. And the bonus tip is that you have to apply the colors in the spirit of your season. And you are not a winter, and you're not an autumn, and you're not a summer. You are spring. And the spring needs buoyant lines and a fresh, bright, upbeat look in order to look congruent, right? Even when you're being serious, you have to take that into consideration or you're not being yourself. So let's go and find something that is more you. Go. All right. So now Donna, just with a few changes, all she did was change her top and put on a little jacket and her necklace, and now she looks like a spring, right? So she has the freshness, she has the buoyancy. If you notice that even though she has a leopard print, she includes her skin tone and her hair color in that print along with the white. So it makes her look exciting and fun, and yet it's like a fresh sophistication. Okay, this is kind of funny. So my sister Donna was in my mom's closet, and she pulled out this print, and she's like, she can't wear this print. I can wear it. So she put it on, and we thought, no, it's too over the top. Like, the print is too big. You know, it's going to dominate her. But when she put it on, guess what? It looks pretty good. She actually looks like a true spring wearing this this lively print. And look how much space is in between the print and the size of them. But yet her features are large enough so that the print is balanced with it. So, excellent job. Even though she's got on navy, and she would probably wear this with a navy skirt, right?
Right.
But really good. Cool. So that's the video for this week. Thank you for tuning in. Big thumbs up to my sister for helping me out. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Donna. And send her some love, please. So my upcoming videos will be on, I'll do some videos on menswear and finding patterns for men. And if you are a guy or you shop for men, this is the video you definitely want to tune into. And I just want to say thanks. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff if you can. And I wanted to leave you with the words of a wise man who once said to me, he said, Darren, no matter where you go, there you are.